Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am bringing you a match early because I actually got a decent amount of sleep for some reason. I woke up in a fantastic mood, so I'm actually going to bring you guys, a really good match I had from the stream the other night as well, where I'm using Wheatley and Stunt on the same team. This is versus someone by the name of Mysticmidnight04. I said standard only because I have Wheatley along, otherwise that is pretty much just looking like a UU team, and I would have swapped out Latios for something else. But because of that, I got to deal with Ferrothorn, Gliscor, and T-Tar, which is, half a sand team. And it looks like he just got a sand team and then just brought 3 other random things. But he's going to go ahead and lead off with that. I'm going to lead off with Kabutops. I'm going to get my rocks up first because I'm pro as shit. Except for the fact that now that I got to switch out, it sucks. It sucks because now my sash is broken because that's a weak armor focus sash set. So, we both switch out. I do predict him to switch. Well, not necessarily. I just kind of want to take out Ferrothorn. But he makes a bad play, goes to Celebi. Not really understanding why, because I do resist both of its stabs. Celebi does tend to carry HP Fire as well, so I could resist its entire set, potentially, depending on what it is. If it tries to T-Wave me, then that won't really be too good, since this is a Trick Room set as well. So, every variant of Celebi, barring the Sucker Punch one, is not really going to be doing too much damage. But you wouldn't want to stay in and go for the Sucker Punch and lose your Celebi like that, because I don't think Sucker Punch would kill me. Anyways, I go for the V-Create on that Suicune. Does a good chunk. Not really something I'm going to be happy staying in for, since I don't have my Trick Room up, and I do have my... what did I say? I said I don't have my Trick Room up, right? It's early. Okay, well, I have the stat drops too. So he is going to predict my switch out. Not necessarily to anything in particular, just going to predict the switch out and, start setting up. So I got to Wheatley. And Wheatley is going to set up the light screen. And as much as I want to magic coat something out in case, he wants to roar me out or something, I don't want to get too, finicky with that. And the light screen is definitely going to help because he's starting to set up Calm Mind. So he can have a special defense all he wants. I'm not going to try to hit him from that end of the spectrum anyway. But, his special attack is going to be, buffered quite a bit by the light screen. So, in essence, those Calm Minds that he's been getting, he's only +1 right now for the next couple turns. But, looking at how much damage he took from V-Create and how naturally fast Victini is, and how, when you lower it, with Brave Nature and 0 IVs and, all 0 EVs and all that stuff, it should still be faster than Defensive Coon, and it is, and I get a crit. I'm definitely going to say that mattered. I don't know what he went for that turn, but if he took me out that turn, I could have brought in Sawsbuck and taken him out from there. Because I'm getting the feeling that Fusion Bolt would have run him really, really low. But I'm just going to go ahead and stay here, let him kill me off, because, I'm going to die to some rock switching anyway. And I'd rather have switch initiative than have a... anything else dented, and it doesn't need to be. Because now I can bring in my Kabutops and scare him off, because I do resist. I can go for the Aqua Jet, but the funny thing about this is if you were paying attention to HP earlier, my Kabutops and my Zoroark actually have a 1 HP difference. I'm thinking about changing it to make them identical, because they both take the same amount of damage from Stealth Rocks, and yeah, I'm probably just going to drop an HP IV on this Kabutops, because I don't think I've ever actually run into anything that has the exact same amount of HP that I've disguised it as, and it really caught Celebi off guard. So anything that has that same base HP, I'm going to lower it to match, or lower it or raise it. I'm going to lower Zoroark's is what I'm going to do. I forgot about that. Anyways, Arcanine comes in. It's probably going to go... I thought he was going to go for the extreme speed, but he predicts my switch, goes for the close combat. Not necessarily a better move, I guess in terms of base power it was, but I can still take a couple of his hits and, hit him back with a Scald because he does have the lower defenses. I kind of predict him to go to, to switch out, because that wouldn't ordinarily be a good place staying in. But, he's going to go for the Wild Charge anyway, try to take me out, and I go out to Wheatley, which is lovely. Wheatley doesn't have any form of recovery, so I don't like him to take any more hits than he's going to need to. But I'm going to go for the Reflect on this turn, and that Extreme Speed does a lot. That's a lot. I'm not really comfortable with that. But I think I have a match from earlier that night where I actually magic coded back, I think it was a layer of Stealth Rocks, or a layer of... It was some layer of spikes. I think it was just 1 layer of spikes, but I found it pretty funny. Anyways, it's a double down. I do have my reflect up, which is going to be lovely. I bring in my Sawsbuck, since now that I know that Arcanine and Celebi are gone, I can put this thing to some sort of use. Since I know he still has T-Tar left and he still has this thing left, I can hit it for neutral with my stab, and I'm really not going to mind. So I set up the Swords Dance, so does he. I do have the reflect on my side, so now it's like he's back to neutral for the next couple turns. And I can keep setting up, you know, I have my screens up, I'm not afraid, I'm faster, and I do get the recovery from my moves. So he is a defensive, you know, he's a more defensive poke than I am, but I think I do have the advantage here. So I'm going to go for the Horn Leech again, you know, just to gauge how much damage it does, what kind of set he is. It does a little more than I thought after +2, especially since I'm running lefty, so I don't think he's running as much in defense as normal Gliscors tend to. I'm thinking that might have done a little bit less, but I'm not 100% on that. Bear with me, it's early. So he goes for the Protect to get some more health back. I did actually predict that, go for the Swords Dance, so now it's going to be a sure kill on this thing when it does, or, you know, wait, no, you don't know. What am I even saying right now? So he switches out, goes to Ferrothorn. I can't do shit against Ferrothorn, even, you know, being at like fucking +6. You know, +6 nature power isn't really gonna do much. And, you know, he quad resists the Horn Leech, so I'm brought down to probably just around the same amount of health that I was at before. So that turn was completely wasted, except for the fact I don't even know how much he gained from lefties. It was pretty much just a wasted turn. But gonna go for the nature power, and at +4, that doesn't do as much as I wanted to. +6 wouldn't even kill, if I'm not mistaken. But he gets the T-Wave off, which means that now Gliscor is gonna be faster than me. The Reflect is up, or the Reflect will probably wear down by the time he brings it in and starts attacking it. Actually, right now, as a matter of fact, so good timing. Anyways, he sees that, brings it in, goes to Gliscor, knows I'm gonna go for the nature power yet again. A fun fact as to why I'm recording the match with this background, if I record it with the other background, those of you Sawsbuck fans, you people that like using Sawsbucks, Sawsbuck with nature power and the background mod don't mix, because with some of the backgrounds it changes nature power. Oh, he has pair flinch going on right now, that's really stupid. Anyways, during this little stally segment, with some of the backgrounds, nature power changes to tri-attack, and it completely fucks up the rhythm of the battle. Like, that turn that Gliscor switched in, that was a tri-attack, and then because, you know, it hit him from there, it actually ended up killing him on this turn, and it threw off all the rhythm, and it said the battle is too long, or I think that was just the game's way of saying, you fucked it up. So, I had to record it with the normal background, but honestly, I don't really mind. It's only just for matches with Sawsbuck, and I'm okay with that. So, I go for 2 Horn Leeches and take him out because he, you know, didn't really have the opportunity to set up. I am slower, but I do have the initiative in that I still have my dances up. So he's going to go out to T-Tar. I don't really care what it does, honestly. I mean, freaking Sawsbuck's pretty much reached the limit of its use right here. I took out Gliscor. Ferrothorn had to come in for a little bit. But I mean, hell, I took out Gliscor, so that's not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea. What? It is really early. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm going to go back into Kabutops. And if you notice from previous rocks damage, that is not Kabutops. And he doesn't want to take the fucking waterfall. But I actually go for the Focus Blast to take out the Ferrothorn. I'm not sure if he knew if it was. I think he did. But I guess he just wanted to go out to that as fodder. I wasn't really sure what kind of T-Tar it was either. I think he might have been Life Orb, but I wasn't paying attention. But the point is right there, had I gone for the Flamethrower, that would have been a really cool prediction, but I know Focus Blast was the safer move. Because if I did lose Zoroark, I would really have nothing for Ferrothorn, so I kind of want to just play it safe right there. So I go for a Focus Blast, and that is going to be enough to finish off that T-Tar, leaving me, I think, with a 2-0, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a pretty interesting match. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and click like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. That'll do it for me out of Tuesday's upload. I got a Let's Play episode coming after this as well. Those of you that do stay tuned into that, I only have 3 more episodes left. And then I'm probably, you know, going to take a break from uploading those kinds of things for at least a month, if not more. I got to figure out what's going on. But, yeah, that was the battle. So, Tuesday's upload is done. I need to stop rambling, probably get some more coffee. Maybe go for a run while this renders. I have no idea. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.